I had a client the other day that it was an international real estate company that came to the US to invest and to build a $5 million multifamily project. This is a very sophisticated project. Anything involving real estate and construction is very sophisticated and subject to a lot of problems because there's so many parties involved. It starts with the general contractor, but there's about 15 other contractors involved in a project. When there's so many humans involved, the chances of something going wrong are very, very high. The most important part for me is the importance of hiring a lawyer that knows about these contracts at the beginning. This company, was a great company in South America, but they've never built something like this here in the US. They've never hired a general contractor here in the US. There's just misconceptions by a lot of South American businessmen that here in the US, everything is sort of perfect. There's no fraud here. Everything here is done according to the law. It is a common misconception. And while our legal system is better than South America, there's a lot of fraud. There's a lot of incompetence going on also here. So it is important that you hire a lawyer that drafts those contracts and that in a very viable or realistic manner sets up the timeline and framework for parties to perform under the contract. And so you are not in a situation like this client was, where it's 2 years into the contract, where he was promised that this project was going to build in 1 year or less, and then after a year the project is not nearly halfway done, and all of a sudden we're going to have to resort to litigation when a lot of it could have been anticipated.